Hi, I'm Aman. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, with AI, people are automating almost everything from tasks to jobs. Not just because it saves your time, but AI makes it easy to automate with different tools and different frameworks. And that's how we end up automating things that were never meant to automate. So, in this video, we will discuss simple yet effective framework that will help you to decide when you should actually automate the things. So before making decision, there are two simple ideas you need to keep in mind. The first one is frequency. That tells how often does this task happens. Is it something you do once in a while or something that repeats every day or every week? And the second is time, which tells how much effort does one run actually take. Because some tasks are quick and someday it takes real focus and real time to complete. When you look at automation through these two lenses, that how often something happens and how long it takes each time, the decision become much clearer. So let's place frequency and time together. On one side we have how often a task happens, on the other side we have how much time and effort one run actually takes. When both of these are high, that's where automation should start. These are the tasks that happens every day or every week, and each time we perform, they demand real attention as well. Let's say, for example, we have a customer support ticket portal. Now, like reading and routing customer support tickets takes a lot of time and frequency is very high. Another example would be processing documents like invoices or resumes. Another example like preparing recurring reports from multiple tools. So these are the tasks that require high frequency and high time. Now, if a human does this manually, they are repeating the same decision again and again. This is where AI automation works really best because the rules are consistent and the volume will always justify the setup cost. So, this is the first area, which is very simple. If something is very frequent and time consuming, then just automate it first. Now, once you move past from those heavy and obvious automations, the next pattern you'll notice that looks slightly different. These are the tasks that happens very frequently, but they don't take much time on their own. For example, things like drafting an email, summarizing the meetings, updating the CRM notes, or adding comments to the tickets, and etc. Where each one feels like a small job that you could do easily yourself, but because they happens so often that they quietly eats your focus and energy. This is where AI automation gives you a small wins. You don't need complex workflows here. With the lightweight AI assistant, your job will get easily done. If the setup is simple, then these automations are worth doing. So after automating the big heavy tasks, this is the second place to look after for. After that, there is a category where automation usually don't make sense at all. These are the tasks that don't happen often and also don't take much time when we do, where things like running one script to perform some task, or doing a very rare admin updates, or maybe handling a very specific edge case. So automating this feels like a productivity, but the setup and maintenance cost is usually higher than just doing that task manually. This is where people over engineer the stuff. So in this quadrant, doing the work manually is more faster than automating it. So the rule here is straightforward. If a task is rare and quick, then don't automate it. Now the last quadrant, where you need to slow down. These are the tasks that don't happen too often, but when they do, they take a lot of time and efforts. Let's say, for example, lead generation campaigns, system migration, or large data backfilling, or maybe forecasting the entire budget of the project. Here, the challenge isn't that whether AI can help or not, but its cost and risk. A small mistake in automation here can waste the amount we spend on running ads, or it might push budget in the wrong direction. So, instead of fully automating this, the smart approach would be to use AI as an assistant. So in this case, we automate parts of the work, not the entire workflow. And at the end, it just comes down to the budget and the need. So decision here will differ case by case. So to wrap this up, AI automations isn't about doing more things automatically. It's about choosing the right thing to automate. So start with tasks that are frequent and time consuming. Be selective with small wins and avoid automating things that don't repeat. And also be careful where budgets and risk are involved. If this framework helped you to think more clearly about automation, hit like so more people can find this video. Subscribe to the channel for more such engineering workflow, and share this with your boss who always says that just automate it. Thanks for watching. See you soon in the next one.